Hi, everybody. This is Bob Wachtel. I'm with Marty Storer, and we're going to be doing our best to comment on this final match. We've got Sam Ahmed at the top of the screen and Farhad Kamani. He's a local LA player. I've played him many times at our club here. And Sam's from Northern California, I guess. And so this is...
Yeah, looks prime versus prime-ish.
And great shot for Sam. But Farhad makes that's a good counter shot. He comes up to the edge of the prime and unstacks a 6-point. 5-1. Should he hit?
Yeah, that's an interesting question.
I like the hit.
That's the question. I tend to hit in positions like this. This is you're going to have to go after him probably next time, and you're sort of giving him a...
Yeah, it says hit was right.
Yeah.
Okay, double deuces, good shot. And Farhad is not a guy who thinks a lot. He's one of the fastest players I've ever played with, and he didn't take long to make that switch play.
Just wanted to gain a tempo there, and he did. And now Sam has hit him loose, which is quite proper.
Well, this is a good counter shot. Yeah, these guys are gonna cycle through this game very quickly.
Yeah, so that's that's an instant double by Farhad.
Yeah. I'm not sure I would double here, but I
would be a bit wary.
I think it's okay.
But it might be all right. I certainly wouldn't just immediately double.
Well,
but think hard about it.
It's no double. Okay. But you're going to see a lot of that. There's and if Sam's even thinking for a second, that justifies the double, which he is.
Yeah, so if he drops, it's like a
passed. He passed.
It's a huge
oh my God!
So the 0.08 error is evaluated by XG has turned into a 0.5 something error on Sam's part.
Yeah. Wow. Well,
that is that's the Woolsey rule. If you're not I guess that's if you're not sure your opponent has a take, then double. I don't know what Farhad thought about whether Sam should take, but if it paid off anyway.
Sure did. There's
another fast play. There was an alternative. He didn't have to make the 3-point hitting. I would have done, but
5-3 hits. Yeah, I think that was okay. No, I guess maybe it was.
It's okay. If White didn't have the 5-point, I might be a little wary of giving up the point, but he needed something strong to counter that 5-point.
Farhad didn't think long about that 6 either. I don't think that was the right 6.
That's a little loose for my taste to expose the checkers on points, both of which points your opponent wants to make the bar.
Well, this has to be a double hit here.
This is the old double hit, I believe, because the race. We can see the race. White's ahead.
That's a decent shot for Farhad.
Yeah, he brings in 2.
No double.
Yeah, no double.
So make the 3-point and hit on the 4-point. Looks right.
Yes. He'll just do it. He's not going to think too hard, probably. He's thinking, and he does it. And a critical roll here.
Double ace. Not a bad shot. Hit.
And now what do you do with the last one? You can anchor up. Or
I'd play 5-4, but I don't know.
You can hope not to be hit and then have more shots back at White. Or if you are hit, you have more shots back at White.
Yeah.
I would have. I tend to like this play too. I don't know what they're saying about it. What XG says. But okay, lifting the block quite reasonable. I'm probably right. He's way ahead in the race. And
oh, this is a double pat, easy pat. Probably too good to double.
Yeah, it might have been too good. Again, you know, he's just, you know,
it's going to be hard to keep up with these guys at the rate they play.
Like you said, Bob, they're playing quickly.
I did say that.
Yeah. Farhad plays his opening 3-1 quickly. That's a good thing. And double twos reply quickly. This is what?
No, that wasn't Farhad. That was Sam.
Sam is on the top. Farhad's on the bottom.
Yeah, yeah.
And running. So these plays are sort of automatic, if you believe that the double two reply to the opening 3-1 is right, which XG espouses. So these plays have all been automatic so far. Now we have a non-automatic 5-4. He just runs. Wow, zing. Might be right.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
That's yeah. I mean, if he doesn't get hit, he's in.
There wasn't anything very attractive. What is it?
So now this should take a bit of a think here. So he
had a 2-6. I didn't see it.
2-2. He's got a 2-2.
Oh, 2-2. Oh, okay.
So he can hit on the 14 point. He's thinking about it.
Yeah. My vision isn't working very well. Yeah.
He can just make a couple of points and keep the pressure on, or he could even he could even, instead of making the 20 point after making the 4, he could switch to the 3 point.
Yeah.
I don't like that all that well, but it's a play. So is he gonna look at it? No, he's just gonna take the hit. The bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush, he reasons. What does XG say about that? Doesn't say anything.
You don't know yet.
Yeah.
Double aces.
Yeah, so I believe this must be right in my estimation. Switching points like that with the ace, with the double aces. Because the tempo gained is pretty important. You don't want to let him make points in the outfield, do good stuff.
He should have kept hitting there on the deuce, on the 4 point with the ace deuce.
Yes, agreed. Was it actually an ace deuce? Yeah, it was, because he lifted right. He lifted with a 1. And now Farhad made his 5 point with, I must have a 3-1. And now it looks like he's just going to play safe to the 6 point.
Yeah. We can agree on that. That's a nice shot.
I'm going to make the 10 point.
Yeah.
Escaping a checker and making a valuable outside point.
Yeah.
Safe place for builders. Close race.
4-1. 4 down, 1 to 5 point.
Play that, which is, I believe he's right there.
6-3 runs.
He could run or he could make his bar point.
I think he should run.
I'm not sure. They're both good. The race being close, but the 10 point, 8 point, 6.5 point being a good restraining combination. Now, what just
2-6?
What just? Oh yeah, he made the bar point, and then he got a joker 2-6.
This is a double and probably a pass.
What's the race? It's,
I guess it's. I think it's.
I would be taking this because he's still got some.
He's got some cleaning up to do and a blot on the script.
Right, and he's got some long-term shot equity, and now it's it's not even clear what the right play is. Probably the 9 point is tempting.
What is his roll? 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah, no, he has to safety that blot.
Well.
He could have double hit. He could have double hit.
Well, he could also have made the 9 point, but that's
that
would leave more. That would leave more shots.
This was a strange play too.
So he
should have come out to the bar.
Yeah. The roll was what, a 5-1 or something?
5-1.
And now it's saying that this double was takeable.
Well, the double was a lot more takeable if he came out. But
5-1. So coming out to the bar, I'd have to. Yeah, I can't see the position in front of me anymore.
No,
I'm not really sure. I'd have to look at that some more.
What's the right play with the 5-2 here?
Oh,
Yeah, I like that, slotting the 4-point. Maybe
it's all right. I'd be more inclined to split, pick up a 5 and split, but it's not the best position for white for improvement purposes. It's okay, but it's not. Well, if he rolls that, he's doing pretty well. He can
and 4-point.
He can choose whether to make the 5 or the 4, and it's safer to make the 4.
Yeah, he's got builders for the 5. He shouldn't do this, I don't think.
It's prettier to make the 5, but then he's got a few numbers to hit and cover, and he's not necessarily making it even if black misses.
My aesthetics are that it's pretty. This was pretty too.
Yeah, I think this was the right play that white made.
Perfect shot, 6-1. It's double coming. Time to double.
Yep, he's
double take, or maybe no double, but
I would.
I think it's a double.
It looks like a good double because he's got 6. He's got 6-2, 6-3, 5, 4, 4. He's got 7.
They're saying
seven numbers, and then he's got this double 6, and he's got a few.
Did he double?
He did. No, it doesn't look like he did. I don't see the cube. Well, I'm remiss if I don't know, but I don't see the cube anywhere. Sometimes.
Where is the cube?
Oh,
there it was. Where was it? Under the score sheet?
I don't know. It looks like maybe oh yeah. So this is a faux. Is that a faux? So that image is over.
That was too good to double at that point.
We're seeing of the scoreboard is obscuring the actual Skycam image.
Pretty sure that was too good.
Too good to double?
Yeah.
Oh, after the double 6s.
Yeah.
Oh, before, yeah. So he should have, yeah, because he's hardly going to be able to take a cube next time. So yeah. So another early double 5 attack, and followed by a couple of hits now because Farhad has got a better board. He's going to be attack oriented, especially since he has checkers on low points. It gives a high value to attacking. That's a crummy roll. He's got to bring all 4 from the midpoint instead of bury checkers like this. I don't like this. I would bring all 4, bite the bullet, and then start moving the back checkers immediately. You might be. I mean, it's there. The midpoint has got some value. I agree, but
look at this. White's got a double now.
It's the same.
This is a
double and maybe a take.
Yeah, I think it's happy.
He just immediately drops. I mean,
yeah. Well, they're not. Farhad never takes any time. He was known as the fastest player in the A&R club in L.A.
So now it's already 4-1 in Sam's favor.
Yeah.
So now Farhad split his back checkers. Now at that score, it's advisable to slot your 5-point with that opening 2-1.
Correct.
And he decided not to do it.
He did not take your advice, but I would say he did not. Saying he decided not to do it is a misnomer.
No, he may.
I don't think he thought about it.
It's hard to know what's in the mind. I mean, he might have studied the position and he might believe that the correct play is indeed to split, and who cares about making a prime, or who cares about attacking, or any of that good stuff that you want to do when you're behind. Increase the volatility, get some extra gammons in the mix. So a 2-1. So what just happened? 5. Oh, he just got.
I think you just come in on the 24 and play 23 to 21.
How did this happen?
Oh, okay. He
I see. Never mind, Bob. I see. And when 2-1 split, 5-1 split, 5-3, make a point. He's not on the.
Tried to make an illegal play.
Not on the bar, according to this. I was wondering how he got to the bar. So No,
he was on the bar, but his other checker was on the
No,
Oh, I see.
but no. He had this is his second roll. He split with a 5-1, and then he played 13.
All right.
So the only reason I say that is because the score is the XG feed is visible now. We're seeing the moves now.
This is a really good position for Farhad. He should be doubling, I think.
Yeah,
I think Sam might pass.
I agree. I would not be happy to take this because I think the correct play, if he's going to take, is to slot the 2. It's just, what are you going to do? You try to not be hit and then sleaze out a win. And if you do something like this, then
holy cow,
certainly going to get doubled. Boom, bingo, and then he just drops. Okay, plan to drop in any case.
Yeah, right. He made the play that made it unambiguous whether to drop or not. Didn't want to give himself a decision.
Yeah, I guess you might want to try to think, what is the play least likely, that makes your opponent least likely to double you, and I don't think there's any in this case. So a very unbooked move too. He ran with the 6. Yeah, he's going to run into the double shot with fewer return shots if he's hit, and then hoping to escape into the outer board, which is sort of indirect double covered by the split back checkers.
That's right.
That's the wrong idea, I believe. He's got no tempo hit available, so he's got to minimize his.
Yeah, this is right.
This. Just reinforce the 8-point and hope not to get attacked.
Make the bar.
Well, you could make the 9
and run. Make the 9 and run.
Sneak over to the 14-point.
Yeah.
Play B maybe or A. I don't know. I don't know which I'd do. They're both good. I would tend, if I'm ahead in the match. Does that matter? Yeah, I don't know. I tend to. There's a slight 2 duplication. It's not that much of a factor.
XP likes it.
I would have done this, I think.
3-point.
Yeah, 3-point. No problem. Get that board in place and hope to hit something next turn.
So come up with a 2 and down with a 6.
Yeah, you could. The only alternative is to stay back, hoping not to be hit on the.
Oh, the alternative is to run actually all the way.
Oh, you could run, but wait, but then you'd run into a double shot.
Yeah.
21 numbers double 4 would also hit. So this, I don't like this. I liked your original suggestion, Bob, coming up. Leaving an extra blot seems wrong. You can say, oh, there's 6-4 duplications going on. So this I believe is the right play by Farhad to switch points and then come up and aim at that outside blot. I believe. Now Sam's just got to lift the blot to the 8-point.
Right. You don't hit.
It's a close race, and not going to hit, making your opponent a favor to hit you back. Hit the board, which he hits now. I'm going to think about a 1.
24-23.
Which looks right because other ones don't look good.
So
just dump the damn thing.
There was no question in Sam's mind what to do there.
I think he was right.
Yeah, it was right though.
Yeah. So now that is a bad roll. That is a. I think he's got to dump again. Just dump to the 2-point.
Dump and hit.
Dump and hit. No, without hitting. I don't want to hit. But now this was a potential double by.
You could have made the ace. Could have made the ace point and hit on the 5-point.
True, but then then that would, I think, maximize the chance that you get doubled, and he might have had a double before then anyway.
Well, we might be missing doubles.
Apparently not, because I don't think by the XG feed it doesn't look like that's a recommended. No, actually, maybe they don't. They have the tutor mode off, so we can't see what XG thinks about double. He might have had an actual double based on the 2 blots in the board and based on aggressive plans of going after White's back checker. This is already a couple of moves ago now. So So Farhad has slotted his bar point, and then Sam has missed, and then Farhad has covered, and then Sam is not.
So it's a double, but probably some kind of a sick take.
It might be a take, yeah, because you don't have the builders in place yet. However, you're going to win a few gammons, and you
it says no. It says it's a pass. At the match score, it's a pass. Yeah.
The match score, it's a pass. Okay. So yeah, so 10067, and that's plus. So plus is probably similar. Yeah. Certainly a double, and next G thinks it's a pass. It probably was a pass. So it makes you wonder, but if he should have doubled before he made the bar point.
No doubt he should have.
He had it slotted.
Yeah, he should have.
I believe he should have. So now this is an interesting 2-1. I mean, the bot according to rollouts, you can actually slot your 5 point with that 2-1. It's 5, and it's equal-ish to the main alternative is just come to the 21 point.
Make the bar here.
What is that? A 6-4?
Yeah.
Yes, make the bar. What else? Yeah. So it's an exciting match. It's going by rather quickly, though. So this is it. This is an 11-point match for the whole thing, right?
Yeah, it's not going to take long.
Yep, and
although they do pass almost every cube, so it might take 22 2 games for it to actually be over. No one's taken a cube yet, have they?
We got 7 out of the way so far, right? They passed every one, correct? Yeah, they passed every one. So there have been 7 games, and the score is 4-3. So it's reasonable. Running to the 15 was also good. I might have done that.
Yeah, I think it was better.
The point is stripped, and you're on the 4 point. You're in the way of those 10 in the zone. And what was the roll again, Bob? There 5-2, 4-3.
Yeah, 5-2.
So then he might have considered hitting on the 4 point. Well, it was risky with a close strip count.
Yeah, I get this.
Figure checker stacked is also risky.
You might play up with a 2 and dump the 4 behind on this play. Not sure what's right. Usually, coming out is right, even though
I don't like.
But his midpoint stripped, so you.
I don't like dumping. I don't like dumping.
Yeah, okay.
Without a.
If you don't like it, we won't do it.
We won't do it.
Double hit.
And now, Farhad is going to be, things go really well. He can think about doubling now because it's pointless. It's pointless in a way, but now he's starting to get a little bit of a racing lead. Maybe he's in too much threatening to threaten territory.
Coming out with a 6 is better. Oh no, I guess this is. I'm not sure. Maybe coming out.
I would not have come out with a 6. I would not have left all his blots. I think that
on
anchor.
The bar, the opponent's on the bar.
Yeah, I know, but still, it would leave a lot
on the midpoint anyway.
He'd leave a lot of return shots. He'd leave return shots at the bar point and inside and outside, and he'd lose his anchor. So
yeah, but
I would want to clean up more before I started fleeing. You might miss you after you make the bar point, and then you might get something good going on. Yeah. So that last. So I agree with.
Yeah, they should button up in the outfield.
In and make the 5 point seems clear.
What?
But now he's saying I'm going to he's thinking about making the 22 anchor for safety and then spreading his outside checkers.
That doesn't look right to me.
And the idea being that, if he hits me outside, I'll have a direct return shot at that 5 point blot and nothing hits and covers. They still.
It's XG saying that you may button up the midpoint.
I would still rather come in and make the 5 point and think about the last one, and then I probably would choose just make the 12 point because the benefit of coming up to the 23 is just to freeze the opponent's 8 point, and that doesn't look like a big benefit at all, considering that you break your 8 point by making your 5 point with a 3 or by attacking. So he's going to
Very weak play here.
This looks weak to me. I don't know what the bot says.
And so it's over.
Oh,
you should be able to see it.
Yeah, I think I saw. I think it was bad. Yeah. So now
3-what?
3-2. So he could.
Oh, there's the 2. It's over there.
Yeah. So this is also. I believe this is. He could have made that 5 point no matter what he did with it.
Absolutely.
It was an interesting choice. Does he just take 2 off the 7 point, or does he take make it from the 8 point and leave a blot on the 8 and come up then, or but he just decided he'd just keep his broken 4 point prime with no blots, and now we'll just play for restraint and outfield control. Well, white does not have much of a forward position, but oops, I said here comes a good forward position now. Now that I wouldn't have thought. I think that's the right play without needing too much thought. As is this one. Get that third.
That's a good counter shot.
To the 21 point. I'm gonna just make the 3 point.
Yeah.
Might need that board soon. 4 shots against you gets you 12, and okay, now he makes the 2 point. So now white is more restrained because he's against that broken 4 prime on a deeper point, and fewer checkers back. And now he's got to think about whether he safeties to the 5 point, thus perhaps ceding some outfield control. If
this is a daring move.
This might be right. It's interesting anyway. It's a little.
XG.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't think a little longer, but he got pointed on and fanned, and now he could think about doubling, but he's got 3 checkers back behind a 4 prime, so it's a little bit. Despite those blots, if he comes out without hitting, white might come in and do some mayhem. But now he's made his bar point. And now he still has not gotten out. He's just not considering a double. And now he's kept the bar point and put a dilly builder on his 2 point.
Yeah, I would have broken the bar there.
And another fan.
These guys.
Now he's out. He's decided not to double. And now I think if another fan pops out of his cup, which it does not.
That's not a fan.
That's a joker.
The wisdom of not doubling, except that pass. Who knows?
So, just could say I'm going to leave multiple indirect shots.
That's what I would do.
9 shots there. There's 9.
Well, otherwise you leave a blot on it.
Otherwise you leave 4 indirect shots. You can't do any better than leaving 4 indirect shots, even if you lift one of those blots.
Yeah, but you leave your.
And
I guess two are duplicated here.
Yeah, So then you have to see. Okay, you got 4-2, double 2s, double 1s, 2-6.
It likes coming out.
And then little silly ones like 2-3 or something.
It comes out.
Actually likes to come out. So it's 0.007, but they both come out.
No, those are both come outs.
Those are both come outs, and then anything else is bad.
Yeah.
So
he did good.
He did good on that one. And this works really well if you don't get hit. That's the other thing. Better than any other play. Because now you've got 3 builders for your 10 point. You got 2 for your 9 point.
It's a long time before you can double as white here. You're pretty
Yeah, so you've got. It looks like you've got about.
What's the race here?
It's on the side. It says it's almost even. It's one.
Oh yeah, right. The race is
110 for white. So I wouldn't be. I don't think this would be a double.
Yeah, it's showing no double.
Yeah. So it looks like he's got 10. He's got 10 numbers that make either the 8, the 10, or the 9 point. So he's got his combinations of 6, 6, 3, and 2, including double 3 and double 2. That would be 8, and then 4, 3 is 10. Then that would be a good thing, but it wouldn't be market loser.
Well, we might never see a double take in this.
A double!
Finally, a double.
It's going to be bad. This is going to be okay. So it says plus plus. It says no double by a little bit. Okay,
Yeah,
the first take.
Double take.
First take of the match, the kibitzers are screaming for blood.
Let's just make the 12 point, right?
Make the 12. You could make the 13 or the 12. You got to make one of them.
Make the 13 and leave the.
Yeah, you would make the 13 for a greater restraint of indirects in the long run, but it might not be very important. It might be much more important to get home more quickly.
Nice shot.
Also, I'd have a builder for the 9 point for a few little numbers like 4, 3, but shrug, you know. This was a double 4. So that, I don't know if that's.
If Farhad gets out with a checker here, it's still anybody's game.
So it would be 90.
Yeah, he's trouble actually. Yeah.
Yeah. What is that? 54 and 1, 2, 3. So yeah, it's 90. If this is the end of the roll, this would be 90 pips, right? And then, so he's okay. So now. Yeah, so this is a close race and a high anchor game with a close race is.
No, White's pretty happy.
White's winning, of course, but
still a take at this point.
It'll be a take at this point is the biggest. Yeah, he's going to take now. Okay, so he's just saying I have to race. I'm going to go for the race, even though
that's a great play. Oh, great! Wow, Joker, super Joker. Oh, good fighting roll. Don't do that. Come up. What are you doing?
What's the race afterwards? Is it going to be 72?
He's got to be.
It's going to be 74 to 83. Yeah, I guess maybe. Especially, well, that's a blot number in any case.
Look at this.
That's a blot number.
I mean, even though he came up, he's still getting a shot.
Yeah.
The only reason to stay back was to get a shot, but you get a shot anyway here.
That was a funny 6-3. That's not an ordinary blot number in a position like that. I mean, he could just leave him 12 shots and.
Blot is saying he has to hit.
Try to put him out.
Yeah. Not big.
Yeah, because it's he's only 7 raw pips ahead after hitting. So the bot says it's 0.03 or something to hit. Yeah, the advantage is if he fans, you've gained a ton. You can cover with some 4s. You can cover with 6-2, 1-2. You can lift with 1s and 3s. Some of them. Or if he comes in with a deuce without hitting, you can attack him, perhaps, or restrain him.
Good for him. Good boy.
Good play. He leaves one more shot, and he leaves an awkward-looking position, but there are those 16 fanning numbers, which count hugely against Farhad. Nice. He hit him for 4-3. And he did. The bot doesn't like the 21-18. Maybe 9-6 was prudent. Because now the cube comes back after the fan. So maybe the idea maybe was to minimize shots, and then if you fans, you're going to cash anyway.
Yeah, I would have come out, I think, but
oh, you're yeah. I mean, but you're you leave six return shots instead of just 4, and 2 of those 4 hit loose inside and leave you a 12 number.
Yeah.
So it was access to the cube. Maybe you're right if no access to the cube, it's it's different. But so you have to play the game to the end. So this is normal 4-1 split. Oh, 4-2 point 4-1 split, and 3-1 point is normal. Now it is 5-4, Farhad's favor.
Nice shot.
We've got
was it a 2-6?
6-2 run, yep. No real question about that.
Okay. Everything copacetic.
Yep.
It's okay. Might not be the most accurate play, but
the 2-1 I would actually.
it doesn't. XG doesn't like it, but
doesn't like running. Doesn't like 16-13. I can see the green.
But it's no big thing.
There's a lot of duplication. So this is actually this is not bad. And if Sam may pass, it's even better. I think it would be a take.
Yeah, it's an easy take.
Yeah, because it's got 22 anchors. It's a close race, and the 22 anchors really. However, you may hit something, and that would make it.
Yeah, it's no double.
It's not even a double. I guess you're not losing your market very much. But Sam's thinking.
Yeah, it's a great cube. Like Farzan is handling him well. You have to put the question to him because he likes to pass.
Yeah, they're both acting like tight cubes so far. So that's Danny Kleinman's term. What the other one? The flip side is a wild cube and a tight cube, and they have both shown a propensity not to take when they've got a disadvantage. But that was only a slight. Not slight, but a medium-sized disadvantage. So 6-4, Farhad's favor to 11.
Two down.
Yep. Yeah, you don't just because you've escaped a checker doesn't mean you want to be super safe all the time like 13-8. Now they both got a checker back. And now they both got their 4-point.
Yeah.
And so it's 1 man back apiece. So you have to be really wary of being hit in a close race in a game like this. It's a huge swing against you. And since both sides have got, he should make his 5-point here. The 5-point is just so valuable, and you're leaving 15 shots at you if you run any 3-2-1 6-4. And even if you get away with it, you might have to leave a blot in the outfield next turn. So he makes his 5-point here. And so conservative would be, 8-4.
This is right. I think right anyway.
I
could be wrong, but I think right.
This isn't. Yeah, again, you want to be maybe a little conservative, maybe not as conservative as to lose your outfield builders and not unstack your midpoint. And Farhad kept outfield builders. He added one, and he unstacked his heavy midpoint. And Sam did indeed miss the 6-number shot that he had outside.
Well, I like this ace.
Yeah, okay. So he came down with a 5 and up, and the idea is to put pressure on.
Not just 2 down is better than coming up, I think. Although coming up would duplicate 5s, but I think this is.
I would not come up into the teeth of the attack when you've got a strong position.
So 6 down and hit. There's no choice here.
Nothing else. You don't want to give black a free hand to start.
Red, not black.
You know, making points, and you have to leave a blot anyway somewhere, so you might as well. You know, quarter of the time he'll stay out from here. Oh, and even that, he doesn't. You know, he comes in now. Now I think it might be worth lifting that forward block.
9 to 4 is right.
Doesn't like it. Thinks 13-8 is better. Keep the builders anyway is the idea.
Huh.
More of a defensive play. 9 to 4 is a defensive, saying, okay, if I get attacked, I don't want extra blots laying around.
This looks right.
Yep, this looks. Again, he's gaining time. He's putting red on the bar where red cannot always.
You're saying red again. Okay. That's a good shot.
And so Sam is able to hit and cover his 1 point as he made them flute and play it. Now he's thinking about whether or not to run.
Well, that's running has its merits, doesn't it? I think it might be right.
Yeah, so it does really well. It might even win the game if you get.
Yeah, it's right. It's right.
So.
XG says it's real close. But
Yeah, they're going to do XGR plus now, and now it's still about the same difference, 0.02 something. But he does not run. He attacks. And now he's just going to double.
Oh, that wasn't a pass.
Yeah, that was. It was not a pass. You say?
Maybe it was. Yeah.
I think by that symbol.
I think it
actually thinks it is a pass, I believe, by the notation symbol of the moves.
Yeah.
Because he's behind in the race on the bar against a 4-point board, and he might just he can win by closing his board, he can win by racing. Or some combination or some combination of both of those goals. So at 6 to 5, the gap is narrowing. There's only been 1 2-cube accepted so far in the match. That means we've played 10 games, and 9 of them have been 1 cubes. And now a 5-2.
That was not the right play.
Come down. You got to be a little suspicious. But he fanned. Will he double?
Wow. Still no double.
It's no double, and he does not double.
This is the right play. You have to hit here.
You could come out. I'm not sure. What does it say? Okay, it seems to like it. And now he could think about it. Double.
Nah, I don't think so.
Well, it's a little. I mean, no, he could think about it.
Oh no, I don't think he couldn't. No, he could. Of course, he could think about it.
Yeah, and it's saying it is a double.
Huh?
Based on the volatility. Volatility being, make 2-point fan or something like that, or hit outside and then
yep.
Back, it's highly volatile. It's 30% gammons. Obviously, red has plenty of winning chances, and he does not double.
3-2,
so he can. He wants to hit with a 3, but then the question is, where does he play the 2? Does he leave it slotted?
I'd leave it slotted.
Or does he lift? This is, I tend to agree with that, Bob. Leaving it slotted.
Oh, genius play, not
last words. And that was That was a play to be thought about. That those
Yeah.
looks good, but it may not be right. May not have been right to make the 15 point. You could have just reinforced this 8 point and kept that angle.
Yeah, XG hates it.
Yeah, because the race is. See, look at the race. I mean, it's not, Red is behind in the race, but now he's made his 4 point, which is good.
Certainly good.
He need not have done that well.
Nope.
And White was not able to move his back checkers because he rolled a 5-2.
So Red should probably come out and wow. I don't know what he should do.
Yeah, this
is probably right.
This looks reasonable, and then he's going to get doubled. And now
double.
He might be able to take. It's not the happiest thing, because even if he gets missed, he's still got some problems. So he's got a 4 point board, 4.5 point board, and he passes and says take. So they're both being very conservative with that cube so far.
It's like Joe Dweck versus Lee Ganud.
Yeah, I remember that old match, 1981. The Monte Carlo World Championship. Analyzed by a bunch of people, but most notably by Bill Roberti. That was the Red Book, right? Okay, so 4-2, and he made. Now Sam replied to the 4-2 make his 2 point. Now that's what the bot likes in reply to a 4-2 normal match score. Probably would be right at this score as well. Down 6 away to 4 away. Now 4 away is a milestone score for. Yeah, because a doubled gammon will win you the match. A 4 cube win will win you the match. A two point win will get you to 2 away. So,
well, that's what I would do. Just run.
Yeah, you could run. Yeah, running is acceptable, I guess. You could also just make the 3 point.
Yeah, that's right. That was the alternative.
But you can, the idea behind running is not only do you escape a checker and sort of simplify the position a little bit, but it's harder to run to the midpoint than it is to make a point with the builder on your 9 later. And then Sam also ran, but now
it was an incorrect double hit, but
he got attacked. Yeah, he hit twice with a 5-3. It's going so fast, now. But Farhad hit back.
That's
and now Sam
3 and hit with the 5, I guess.
Yeah, if you come in if you make your 10 point, it's a little, you're not putting that much pressure on, but that's what Sam's doing, and
This is okay.
It's all right. It's all right. Farhad's certainly not a favorite to point on the head there, and now it's a close race. I guess that was a good argument for not hitting. That's a crummy 3-2. We should probably just run to the 15 point. He says, "No, I want to make an anchor." And he's just gonna say, "Okay, I'm gonna try to improve my board by making my 4 point," and he's still not a favorite to point on me. And if he rolls a great number like 6, and he'll make the bar. And he's now 24 pips ahead after the roll, and it looks like he can often just cash the game. Or make a strong double. This would be a strong double. He does not double. And he says he thinks he should have doubled. 15 pips ahead before the roll, and he's got a long time to clear safely.
Yeah.
But he didn't clear the first time, Now he's only 12 pips ahead, so maybe this is a hold or hold off. Nope, he says double again. He says the 12 pips is enough. I guess the possibility of that 2-point victory is pretty good. Now though, he played. Is he okay? He played 8-7. I might have tried 2-1 with a 1 there. Oh, 4-2. Oh, you had a 4-2.
3-1.
Oh, 3-1. Wait, I don't see. Oh, that was a 6-1, 8-7, 8-2, and then 3-1 by black or red by Farhad.
5-4 now.
All right, so
just come down from the mid.
I wouldn't. Wait a minute now. Who's? Oh, 5-4 white. 6-1, 5-1. Oh, 4-1. 4-1 by Farhad. So probably just I might have broken the
bar point.
Broken the bar point to give a landing spot to the checkers on the 14.
Correct.
A little more flexible.
This is okay, I guess.
But now the race, though, you're gonna be behind by 9 pips, or 11 pips after this play.
Yeah, we can't recommend this play.
Doesn't look. It looks a little bit. So the cube's still in the middle here, and I wonder if it's still a little dicey after this play, even. But he's probably counted the pips and decided not to keep maximum contact by retaining the 20 anchor. There's a safe play. Dumping a couple of checkers.
Yeah.
And a box scar.
Oh, boxes. Look at that.
So that would make things about. Oh, now he's ahead. He's ahead by 13. So this is the right play. The 13 not taking into account the checkers on the low points, the extras on the 2 and 1, but still, pip count is the main component of the race position here. So you should race one ahead. So this minimizes contact, and you're ahead after running to the 8 point. So this is the right play. I don't see how this would not be the right play. Sam's probably counting the pips right now. He's thinking about it, and he's going to look at the idea would be to force his opponent to waste more pips, but he's decided just to go with a straightforward racing play. 3-2, and now he says, "Okay, I'm playing for the race. I'm coming in."
What?
I'm playing for the race with 3-2, he said. Played 9-6-7-5. And now Sam is thinking about doubling, and I would have doubled that, but he did not double. And said, "Yeah, I agreed with the double." He played down, and now 6-2. Now it's
pretty much over.
Yeah, I don't. I could do a Keith count or something. I guess I could do that. 15, 25, 29, 61. And then a Keith count of 69 for white. And a Keith count of 79 for red. So that would indicate a big pass. And the raw pip count would indicate a big pass too. And he passes. Yeah, 1.053. Yeah, that's not that surprising. Okay. So Sam correctly stayed on his anchor, and he was able to win by rolling double sixes followed by 6-5 and cashing. 6-7. There's been 1 2-cube accepted, and the rest have been 1 cubes passed. And Sam splits with an opening 6-2.
No, this is wrong. You're supposed to hit on the 1 point.
Yep.
Just come out and make the bar.
Yep. You should make the. I agree. You should make the 18 point. He's going to hit. Oh, double tiger play. Oh, the Kibitzers. The Kibitzers want to see this one. I don't think Bob or I like it, but it's exciting. Now the double tiger is the double hit in the inner board, leaving 2 blots, and Farhad has missed the 20 number return.
He could point on the 4 point, but
that was a 2-1. Oh, he could. Yeah, I could have pointed on the 4 point. That would be interesting. It'd be in the spirit of the double tiger play, but now Farhad escaped with a 5-4 to the midpoint.
What's this, a 3-2?
The 3-2. So
he can't just. He doesn't want to run, I guess. Yeah.
I would just run. I don't know. I just run. Maybe
Maybe
it's a wimpy play, but it's, you know. It's probably not. Wasn't bad to stay there.
This is right.
Yeah, I guess I actually probably liked the 3-2, where he did not run.
Right.
And now hit after Farhad hit, and then Sam made the 22-pointer in reply, and then Farhad made his bar point and lifted his 9-point blot. Now Sam is hoping to attack, and he could attack right now. This is not bad. It's not bad at all in my estimation, because he's got fewer checkers back, and Farhad's threatening to escape, and you know he might do well if Farhad misses. I guess he it actually seems to have liked that play. This is another story, but it's consistent. This time the hit gives up the midpoint though, although it leaves no more shots than the previous play did.
Yeah, it's all right.
It seems to be right. I don't know if it's in the spirit of the other play. But there's a mini joker, very good for a non-hit.
5-3 makes the 3 point, or no, makes the ace point and hits loose on the 3 point.
Yeah, that seems to be right. Oh, but now he's just coming down. Oh, this is inconsistent with his previous play. It doesn't mean it's wrong. He would have left a 15 number return shot, but then he would have given Farhad 9 numbers to stay on the bar entirely. But no, that would have been a good reply in any case. But now Farhad has a 5-point prime in front of Sam's 2 back checkers. So now an instant double.
It's a good double.
It looks takeable to me.
Yeah, it is very takeable. Very, very takeable. Actually, it's probably not even right to double.
And so it says no double by 0.04. But
you got another pass out of Sam.
It was a brilliant.
Farhad's playing the cube really well. Really well. You got to hand it to him.
Yeah.
That's the way he plays. I played with him. He just whips it. And it works nicely in this situation.
Yep. So out of 14 games, 13 have been past 2 cubes. So that was the old style 4-3 split, major split to the opponent's 5 point.
Oh yeah.
And then 4-2 make the 4 point, and then 5-3 make the 5 point, and now 5-2 with a down and split. So these were, whatever you think of Sam's opening 4-3, they're, the other plays have been sort of automatic. Now it's 1 back versus 2, but the 2 are anchored well on the 20 point for white. And the race is still close. Ooh, he's going to come up. He's going to get, I want to get out of there before he starts to walk me
for that.
Often a very good idea. Probably good here.
2-1, okay. Hit and just more distribute, not that. That's not too bad. Maybe it's right.
I don't know. I'd have to look at it, but he leaves four fewer shots, but he does not spread his builders, and he doesn't leave his 8 points slotted.
Looks like he didn't have to.
Yeah. So hitting is okay. Hitting was okay. I mean, hitting was good, but then you'd have to. Then the safe play was okay, I guess.
So just come make the bar, I guess.
What do we have? A double 3.
I don't think you want to bring the other 2 down.
Well, you're.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, look! a quick pass.
Why do people think about these things? What's the point of thinking? Just do it. Just pass.
Well, the match certainly goes very quickly if you don't think about it. So you save your energy for the next match.
That's right.
So it looks like Ben is, or somebody's trying to enter the moves for this 14th game that we just played.
Oh, really?
So he's.
There's a little delay for the.
I don't know. He looks like he's going to scramble to get that pass game in. So we don't really.
No, it's not easy inputting it at this level.
I wouldn't even try it. I wouldn't even. They wouldn't put me on the XG table. Are they going to actually take a break? No, he's not. Okay, so he doesn't look like he got that game in. Ben Friesen, the D for us.
He's an expert at inputting matches fast, but this is a challenge.
These are a couple of fast players.
Well, that's an understatement.
So 5-4 split, 5-1 hit. Standard, and there's a 4-3 hit back. I don't know how Nactation starts to fail for me after a few moves. That's the shorthand method of notating rolls, particularly useful in the opening. Named for Knack Ballard, the great California player. And so it's hit and hit back. Now so that's die on checker. That counts in this tournament. That's a new part of the USBG rule, US Backgammon Federation rules, an optional rule. And Candace Myron and her cast of thousands of.
I'd come out here with this.
Yeah. Elected to dice on checkers. Yeah, coming out is good. Sort of minimizes shots, but
make the 4 point.
Yeah,
guy to the 20 point.
Make the 4 and come up. Otherwise, you're going to have to bury a checker or slot your 5 point. So oops, no, he's saying, "Oh, I'm going to go. I'm going to go." Now that's really interesting. If that turns out to be right,
it didn't.
I that's not kind of play. That's not the kind of play you'd think of. I wouldn't,
Oh.
However, is it too good now? Probably not, but maybe. He doesn't double. He must think it's too good.
Well, at this match score, you don't double very much when it's gammonish.
No, that's true. That's true because you're was a 3-way, 4-way, because then you have a very hard time taking many 4 cubes.
But I think it does like doubling.
The take point is really high, so it did like doubling. All right, so
but it's getting.
White really did have a lot of White did have a lot of work to do to get back into it, obviously. So
This is a nothing roll.
no, this is horrible. This is like
Well, you can run. You can run. It's not that bad.
That's it doesn't anchor, it doesn't hit, it doesn't make a point. So
Yeah, it runs though.
it runs. Oh boy. So even money to get head outside. But this is, I mean,
Good bluff, but maybe it might make it too good. I think it's too good for red, but maybe not. It's really hard to know when to double at this match score.
well, if you don't know whether it's a take, right, the old Woolsey rule, if you don't know whether it's a take, send it over.
Nice going. Nice double.
And Sam I predict he'll drop based on past.
I
don't know whether he should take, but it says too good here, right? It looks so he correctly passes. It wasn't too. If it is too good, it's not too good by much.
No, it's close. It's close. Well, now we get to the score of death. 4 away, 2 away. This is the score.
Yeah.
That's broken hearts and broken, spirit of many a backgammon player.
So, Bob Wachtel, you've been playing backgammon a long time. Why is that? Can you tell our audience all about that score?
Well, because at this score, when you're the leader, you're hardly the leader because you hardly can do anything. You can almost never double, and when you're doubled, you have to pass so many games that are just such easy takes for money because the trailer being 4 away, gammons work perfectly for him. So any game with a sniff of a gammon is a pass for the leader. And makes it it's no fun to be the leader here. That's my point. It's like
so you notice Farhad's double deuce reply to Sam's opening 6-1. He made the 20 anchor. So normally that's I believe that's correct at the score.
That is correct at the score.
Avoid gammons.
Yeah, that's a great move at the score. So he knows a bit about being about the score. Well done. So now it's not too gammonish yet for either player because we have
a 20 point. You don't get gammon a lot.
Yeah,
more chippers back.
Yeah,
and Sam, so this is just a normal holding game. This is the kind of game that
this is what you want when you're the leader in this at this score. You want a holding game.
You're not going to get gammoned a lot. I know there's a double 4, so.
Right, well, now you can take a lot of games when there aren't gammons, though, because a win will get you the match if you're doubled.
That's right. I think with a Woolsey Heinrich match equity table.
Well, I wouldn't know what to do here. Eight pips. It's a take for sure. No problem. Maybe not even a double at the match.
I would not double. I would not double this with this lead.
Yeah.
I think he's going to take. He's going to take deeply at the score because of
because the gammons are gone. Everything switches for the leader when the gammons when the game's not gammonish. Now you can take a bunch of cubes because the 2 points gets you right to your goal of 11.
Right. That second point is really valuable. It wins you the match, and then you're giving up 10%. You're risking 10% to gain 40. So the take point is about and then of course the cube would be dead at 4. It'd be for the match if you take. Oh no, that's the other way around. Not Sam doubling. Not Sam doubling. If Sam doubles, he's so the leader is only risking 10 to get 40.
Yeah.
So he can take with about 20% winning chances because the cube will be dead thereafter.
As long as there are no gammons, right?
Right. Yeah, and then gammons. There are a few gammons still here. So okay. So let's see whether Sam is going to.
It's wrong, but it worked.
The second. Oh, the second. That was the second take of the 2 cube. And it says no double. Actually, says no double by 0.06, but
yeah, it's one of those annotations in XG where both players make a mistake.
Yeah, it's a no right.
Passer made a mistake.
So Sam comes out ahead on that exchange, giving up a little, risking a little and getting a ton.
Wow. I thought Farzan was really like attuned to the match score. But he lost the thread there.
Yeah, and so this is a standard reply to an opening 2-1 split with a 5.
Is that the standard 6-5?
That's the standard.
You don't 5 twice there.
Standard 5-4 reply to 2-1 split is to just come to the 20 without hitting.
No, I was asking about Farzan's second play.
Oh yeah. I would just make the I would just do what he did, which is to make the 18 point.
Look at this, a dance.
Oh, now he's going to double. Can he double? He's not going to double. He figures. So I guess based on all right. So he's going to.
I think it's probably is a double at that score, isn't it? Yeah, it was.
It says. Before that, it says pass.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not surprising. I wouldn't have, 3-way,
Well,
2-way. 3-way, 2-way. I wouldn't have been surprised. I am surprised.
It's almost like 4-way, 2-way.
Yeah, it's not. You're not. If you lose two, you're not out of it though at all. I mean, you're still. It's similar, I guess, but. There's some inefficiency on the 4-point wins. But the cube is in the middle.
Cube is in the middle.
And he is now, it's definitely, oh my God, it's got to be a double now because he's way ahead. White is way ahead in the race. He may hit, increasing his gammon chances. If he simply plays safely, he's going to be way ahead in the race. And Farhad does not have the great forward development yet. He's got his 5-point, but no more.
Well, you can't be too cautious in these situations. So what does he have? Double deuces here?
Yeah, double deuces. So he can
make the 9-point.
He can make the 9-point, or he could just sort of put all his eggs in the racing basket and go and clear the midpoint. But the game might have a while to go. So the 9-point is. Then he's okay.
He has 2 spares on the 4. I couldn't see that. So it's reasonable to unstack the 4-point. Oh no, he doesn't have 2. I'm sorry. He had.
So this is pretty good here. So
this is what they like.
13-11-4. It seems it hates 13-11-4.
So down in
one-dimensional play.
Well, he should have slotted the 3. That was terrible.
He doesn't. Right. So now I'm thinking to double this one, of course. And he doesn't. Yeah, so I guess he just sort of decided not to double.
That's why Farzan. It's not finding fault with any of Farzan's plays because they're all double pass. It's a double pass for.
Maybe he's waiting to find a double pass position or something. I don't know, but at the score, if you're down 3 away to 2 away, you got to be quick with a trigger finger on that cube.
Correct.
Because the cube will be dead for your opponent, just like 4 away. And
what would you do with this 4-6?
Gammon's win you the match.
What would you do with this? I would slot the 3-point.
The only argument for playing safe is that you might have a good cube next time, but he hasn't been.
That's right. Maybe it's wrong because but
this is a little hollow-chested, as people used to say about pawn formations in chess.
These are all passes.
They're all still passes. Oh my God! So I guess it was probably correct to
to not leave a shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, maybe now the question, for okay.
Oh, look at Farzan playing the bluff.
Taking his board.
Yeah.
His board, and then he says, "Okay, do your worst point on me." And now we've got if we could play safe again.
I would come down with 2, I think.
You could pay now, and then
Maybe not. I guess it's 15 numbers. Yeah, it's a lot of numbers.
It's 15 shots versus none, but then you're in deep doo-doo.
Well, maybe Red has to break his midpoint.
Deep doo-doo, yeah. So it looks, you could leave 15 shots, or you could leave 0, but then be in deep doo-doo because black. Good old
Yeah, it likes breaking the mid.
Yeah, because what they say, he would have been hit. Well, he would have been hit had he rolled the 4-1. And the universe would have been different.
Well, now what's he got? What kind of situation is this?
I would not double. I think it's gone to no double.
What did he roll? A 6-1? He can 6-2. So he has to hit on the 8.
He's got a hit. I think he's just got to minimize shots and hit.
Yeah. Very exciting.
Looks like he's a favorite. He's a favorite.
Hard for the cube to be
a favorite to hit back. 5-2, 3-2.
3-2, yeah.
Down. Now, should he have doubled? Or I think he should have. Oh no, he's had. No, he shouldn't. Obviously,
the leader never doubles in this situation.
No, he wouldn't. No, the leader just about never doubles, especially if you're going to win a lot of gammons.
And you're gonna.
So goddamn volatile. Excuse me, I shouldn't say that word on
right. Yeah, on public television.
Very bad, as they say these days. Now, still, I guess no double and doubles. Will he? Oh, now, taken redouble.
I don't think so.
He's grinning. He's saying, "Oh, Sam is grinning at the. He's grinning. Can I ever win this game?"
Oh wow! What punishment for not doubling before?
After I dumped and he passed. Oh, he passed. Does it
that
pass?
Was a good pass.
It's a good pass. Oh, it's a good double. It's a good double and it's a good double. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard as if you're the leader to play correctly with a cube at that score.
Absolutely, a good. Kudos to Farzan that he found the double there.
That was a. So we still have only had 1 2-cube accepted this entire game. And you could say QED, or well, you couldn't even say QED.
You guys are like, you're not gonna gammon me with a cube turned.
Yeah. So that was a big. That was an unfortunate turn of events against Sam because he was winning the game by so much, and then he just because he didn't double, his game deteriorated to the point where he even had to pass a 2-cube. It's a very good 2-cube, as you say, Bob, by Farhad.
We just play 2 down here. Or, no, come up with a 4 and down with a 5.
I don't know. I'd be inclined to. I don't know. That's a tough play.
Yeah, they're all close.
If I'm hitting there, and I'm not sure I would hit, I would have made the 9 point with the 4 and not come up. Because
So are we at Crawford?
Crawford, he passed. Sam passed that.
Double.
Correct.
So Sam's got a 25% chance of winning the match, but basically at the score, he has to win two games in a row.
He could win a backgammon this game, but unlikely.
Yeah, that's the wet dream. That's
he's got 20. Is that what was that legal? What did he roll?
I missed it.
6-2. Yeah, 6-2, 9-1. Yeah, so he made his 1 point against the checker on the bar. Yeah, the checker was on the bar, so he made his 3rd point, I guess. So
what do you do with the 4 here, Marty?
What do? I cringe and beg. I don't know. I might just come around to the 11, but
that's a double hit here.
Yeah. I mean, you're not worried about being gammoned. very much. You lose your free drop if it goes to 10 to
Oh,
10,
yes.
9 to 10. But so it's a backgammon go score.
I guess this is right.
Yeah, it's reasonable at least. He's trying to get him off the
Oh, great shot by Farzan.
Mm.
Farhad, whatever they call him.
Yeah, Farhad Kamani.
Come on down with that. What? No, not
come on down, Kamani. No, he should have played. Yeah, like I said, 13 to 10.
Come on down, Kamani. This is interesting, but I guess you hit and make the 10, or
you got me. You can make the 5 point. It's a little.
I think that's maybe a little too positional. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't know.
I'm really not sure.
I think you'd make the 5 point actually. Yeah,
you could make the 5 point. You could like you said, hit and make the 10 point.
Yeah,
what else could you do? You could make the 20 point. I don't like.
You could do what he's doing.
I like this a bit less, but that check on the 3 point, I think.
Yeah, making the 5 was right. Making the 5 was right.
We're not there.
Not by much. What is this? 6-2? He didn't run.
Oh yeah, he didn't move a back checker. He pushed 3 to 1. So that dumped checker has become a worsely dumped checker.
What is this play?
He's thinking about, he's thinking that's illegal. He's got to check on 10 point, not the 9.
That's right.
Oh,
13 to 10, 7 to 6.
Yeah. Oh, no, don't. Okay, 13. Okay, so this suffers from lack of covering numbers. And this is safe, but it completely buries the checker on the 1 point.
It's not against the rules to run with this checker from the back here.
No, well, he could actually make his 1 point and then
split to the 20 point. He's got to at least play the deuce from 22 to 20.
I think I would make the 1 point like an anti-positional player, because I think you don't want to have a blot on your 1 in this tactical situation.
I actually agreed with you there. Firing away still. Wow. Not sure about that play. I don't get that. I guess it's all right.
Oh, and he fanned. Will he double? No, I'm sorry. It's Crawford game. I knew that. Now he might make a break for it. Whatever he does with the 1, he might break that.
Yeah, I agree. It's time to break.
Head in the race. So he says, I'm ahead in the race. I'm not going to leave a blot for you.
Yeah.
And it looks like actually liked it.
Wow, another dance.
And again, so we might get to double match point after this game. And now I think you're just going to bail out to that midpoint. Just keep going all the way. Run. Race one ahead.
Oh, another dance. Look at this.
Yeah, okay, so at this rate, you've got backgammon and lose the match.
10 point.
What's your game plan? Race, baby.
Hey, right in.
Now he comes in. Probably should do this. Probably should. He needs a forward position. He needs a stronger forward position if he wants to win the game. So.
Yeah, it wasn't the most accurate play, I think. You're probably supposed to come in on the 23.
You're going to hit more often that way. But.
And you're going to slot your 4 point, which is all right.
Yeah, you slot your 4 point, which is reasonable with a 3. So you're going to get attacked more, but you're going to.
Yeah, in this position, being gammon doesn't really affect red at all, because that'll make it 10-10 instead of 10-9 post Crawford. But at 10-9 post Crawford, the double and cube is going to be turned right away. So This is one of those positions where red can play like a drunken sailor. As long as he doesn't get himself backgammoned, he's
right.
He can make a lot of big plays to try to win.
He could lose his free drop by losing 2 points to someone. Exactly, it's not worth much. So your point is valid. So, the deuce. Let's see, that deuce is not necessarily right.
No, he should come up. He should come up.
Should come up, yeah. It should come up somewhere, whether it's all the way out with a 5 or, but you can make the 8 point this way.
No, I guess it doesn't like that.
Doesn't like it.
We were wrong.
13, 10, 7, 2. No, that's 5, 2, 13, 11, 13, 8. 5, 2, 13, 11, 8. It did not like 13, 11, 8, 13, 8.
Oh, okay. But I thought I saw what it actually did want.
I didn't see it. It didn't like 13, 11, 13, 8 anyway.
Well, what else is new?
Yeah.
All right. So 5-4. Time to leave a 7 shot here.
You start making plays like this, you might find yourself. Now, gammon, okay, is no, obviously gammons would be rare enough if the cube were active. But this is one of those plays of the pay now indirect shot. It's only a 4-number shot instead of a 6-number 7 shot because 4-3 is blocked.
Yeah, well, the alternative was really ugly.
The alternative is really ugly. How do you play? 5x or whatever.
This is a nice roll. Just 7 to 6 come in.
You gotta clear that point sometime.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Don't clear the point. You're going to be you risk that you dump checkers and then you can run into worse trouble later. So 7 to 6 is right by a lot, I'm sure.
That's correct. Slotting the 3-point.
Sam's going to build his board. I mean, not Sam.
There's a big shot.
Oh, and there's the blot. He says, "Why did I play correctly last turn? I would not have left a blot with that roll." And Sam, ba-ba-doom, bada-bing, will he hit?
Of course he hit.
Hit and cover.
Hit and cover. That's right.
And now this might be the match. This might be the end of the match. And the LA Open Championship title.
What are you talking about?
Farhad Kamani. I did say might. I did say might.
What? How, because Sam hit. Sam's
no, Farhad hit. Farhad hit.
No. Oh, it's Farhad. I'm sorry. Oh, I got confused. Sorry. Sorry.
I did say maybe. Oh, I did say not maybe. Okay, now he hits and he comes to the edge of the prime after Sam correctly left the back of his prime slotted. I think.
Yeah.
He came out and gave himself a direct shot. Direct cover for his 8 slotted. Yeah, 6-point prime.
Hard to keep them straight.
So he's got 2 aces after he makes the first couple, and he leaves himself a spare on the 6-point. The trouble is he might have more break numbers. So now, however, $3-2, it pays off. He can get him pass with that spare checker.
Not a bad shot.
Fan. Oh, the excitement continues. A 6 will be key. It's a key to roll 6. A 4-1 is not key. Oh my God. So he's going to just play 6 to 5. At least duplicates a hitting 5. Yeah.
Takes away double 3.
It minimizes return shots. Oh, but he doesn't do it. Okay, so he left more shots. So that's wrong. Fan! Oh, the kibitzers are screaming with excitement. Howling for blood.
Blood!
Blood, they howled.
All right, well.
No swing. Fan! Oh!
Farzan has had some very, very weird fanning numbers in this match. He's done a lot of fanning on small
kibitzers are screaming, howling. Oh, and there goes the 4-point. Will he fan for a 3rd time? No, there he goes. Hit and hit. Off the edge of the prime. 2-6 from the bar is possible, but fan. And this might be the ball game. There's the 6-point prime.
I think you made a correct prediction a while ago that it might be the ball game, and I think it's come true.
Famous last words. He just wants to.
Well, Farzad knows how to play this position.
So that three was yeah, the 3 was probably not quite right, but it probably doesn't matter. But 0.001 difference at worst. And now he just closes the board. And now he's got to watch out for bad 6-1s and bad 6-5s here. He can play both those numbers safely. He can play 6-4 safely by going to the 6-point, getting off the double 6s. I think that's the only way. Oh, now he says, oh, he's going to pay off to a double 6, which will leave a blot if he rolls it. But no, he'll just play either this or yeah. I'd leave one on the 6-point. But now he's.
Yep, that's a good play.
He's he's taking checkers off. He doesn't want accidents. So it's a double 6 right now, followed by more doubles from Sam. Oh, it's a 6-3, and now we're the pure race. 3 checkers off. That gained a roll, perhaps down to an even number. Oh, a 3-1.
Too bad.
This might be the match. So it's too bad that that 1-2 cube was accepted. Otherwise, this would be a record for sure.
This could have been a world record.
And that is Jin. That's Jin right there.
Yeah.
That's Jin.
Congratulations to Farhad Kamani.
Farhad Kamani has beaten Sam Ahmed in an exciting match.
The cube wasn't used very much, but it was a traditional Middle Eastern match, sort of.
Yeah, the Middle Easterners did not grow up. Many of them didn't grow up using that cube, so that's it. Okay, I guess we're off. Are we live? Are we off?